Apollonia, I'm waiting for them to grow enough that I am capable of building the more advanced things and starting to churn out a real army. As you can see, that's slow going. But I've got a decent income at least. And I have some money to play with without having to worry too much about spiraling into debt. Tarentum can make archers now. There we go. A couple of them. Croton, keep building those economic buildings for me, would you? More war. Some foot soldiers recruited in Tarentum, which I already knew. 3 turns in this army, you ready to put in a boat and sail along that coast till I find them. You know, one thing that always annoyed me about the first Rome game, and yes, I am looking forward to Rome 2. I will let's play it eventually, for those of you who happen to be wondering, but not any time in the near future. I'm afraid that's just the way I do things. I want to finish this and all the other stuff I have planned for the future before I decide to do that. Sorry, had to clear my throat. Anyways, like I was saying, the one thing that kind of irked me was how all the Roman factions are set up like this, separate. Because I know some people say they want to control Italy, but in this game, that's pretty much impossible until the end game. I've never gotten to the end game, but I have read a few guides and such on how to play this game, so I know how it goes. In any case, one thing that always irked me was how Italy is broken up into the Roman families. Instead of them being unified as Rome, and you just deal with the infighting and such within Rome. I'm looking forward to that in Rome too. I just hope they did it well enough. Sorry. Back on topic now. Let me see. I can't make anything useful there. I have a population of 800 in Apollonia. Not bad. And a couple of turns. It's a recruitment left for this army in Tarentum.
Fleet ready.
So I'll end my turn. Ooh, lots of things happening again. Well, if you consider 3 lots. Decent amount of money. My horses are ready. More people at war. Nothing too exciting, I'm afraid. So when these spear guys, when these velites have been recruited, I'll be ready to head out. Paved roads, I think. In the long term, when we finally do get around to that Roman Civil War, having roads will help me get my armies to my enemies in this peninsula faster. Let me see. Sewers is building, market is building. I'll stick in a Temple of Mercury and communal farming, I think. No, not communal farming, I'm afraid. I have some mines. Let me see what I'll be losing. That'll cost quite a bit of money, but it will be worth it in the long term. So I'm gonna do it. And Greece apparently was trying to bribe Apollonia. And they've moved their army back to near my city. I hate it when they do that. I always get nervous when factions that I am not allied with, and sometimes when ones that I am allied with, move their armies into my territory. It always makes me suspicious of their motives. And I'm often proven right. And people are making alliances instead of declaring war. Strange. Yeah, the alliances are few and far between in this game. They're usually allied for one turn, and then they turn on each other. Perhaps that is a bit of an exaggeration, but the general principle holds true. My Velites is coming next turn. I'll build that there. It may not be an economic settlement I'm building, but I still want and to have as many traders as I can. They help with the income. Saving. I've never had this game crash, but better safe than sorry, eh? I don't really care what you think, Senate. You can go pout. I'm doing things in my time. Money, good. Money's good. Popularity falls with the masses. Well, early on I found that happens almost all the time. Another family member's coming of age and he's gotten good at management. Perhaps that new family member will lead my campaign against the Greeks when it becomes time. Macedon and Thrace have allied themselves. Fortunately for me, these alliances don't seem to mean extra enemies on the battlefield, which I am grateful for.
Sir! Imperator! Sir!
I'll take him.
Imperator! Sir! General! General! Orders! General! Imperator! General! Sir!
Let me see here.
Orders!
I'll keep the town watching.
Move out!
A little bit over a half stack.
Aye aye, Captain! Set sail! Out of moon, sir!
Solania. I'll be going to war with the Gauls, it seems. Though I always seem to find a way to piss them off if I'm not playing with them. Playing as them, sorry. Pissing off the Gauls, for me, is something of a tradition. You're still on about Thermon? Give it up. I'll take it when I'm ready to take it. If you really want it, ship me an extra 1,100 civilians to Apollonia so I can have enough people to upgrade my settlement. Traders in my military settlements help. It's nice to have more people who I can get money from. So, a minor army is practically a non-entity. And them. Now let's check. I'm not going to delete my saves, but I will keep that changed format.
Fleet ready! Yes, Captain! Disembark!
Yep.
General! Attack!
First, I'll quick save, in case it crashes or things go horribly wrong. Though I don't plan to reload if a battle goes wrong. Or something.
Besieging settlement, sir!
War. I'll build 3 battering rams,
Settlement under
just
siege,
to have a
sir.
couple of backups. War has broken out as well. So... they attack us, it seems. But... we are they're so colossally overpowered that I'm going to auto-resolve this one. I lost a few hundred men, but it's not that bad, honestly.
Imperator!
So, building stuff. Just going well? Not bad. Not bad. The usual diplomatic mumbo-jumbo. We declare war on someone, so every Roman faction declares war on them. Not that they'll actually help, of course. I'm really not good at sieges, so I'm just gonna let them come to me, I think. And Carthage. Just having their fun, apparently. Tarentum has a sewers to keep public order up, I think. And a blacksmith to help upgrade our military equipment. Because right now, Tarentum is my primary military settlement. Until Apollonia gets up and running, it will remain so. 950 population. Let me check. 8 turns remaining until I have to. I'll take Thurman runs out. If it runs out too frickin' bad, I'll take it when I'm ready. I usually pretty much ignore the Senate unless their goals align with mine. So this is pretty typical for how I do things. Five to 2. I'd say it merits another auto-resolve. I'm losing more men than I would otherwise, but...
Sir!
I'd say... I wouldn't do much better personally. Sieges really don't go so well for me, usually. More family members making office in the Senate. That's nice. I made a little money, though not much. Mines. And we've just passed the 10,000 gold mark. Nice. More people making allies that'll probably be at war with each other within a couple of years. Sorry, within a couple years. Didn't mean to do that. merge my units. Yeah. I'll recruit 2 units of mercenaries just to bolster my force a bit.
Ready to sail.
You get back to that
Aye, aye,
port.
Captain.
I need a ship ready to sail my armies across the coast.
Attack!
And I'll be fighting this battle. If I auto-resolve too much, it makes things boring. Plus, I enjoy the battles. And in some cases, I actually do better than the auto-resolve.
The Gauls fool
We'll see,
themselves and think they are our equals or better. I think they had the stench of death about them.
Yeah, I really enjoy the speeches in this game a lot more than the ones in Shogun 2, just because they're in English and I can understand
I have
them.
never yet lost a fight against these men. I have no intention of starting today.
You fought them
So
once,
together, we will
dude.
gain another victory. We go now to our bloody business.
That's the thing I like about the speeches in Rome. Short and to the point. Rather than the ones in Medieval 2 where they feel the need to ramble on for no reason. Now, we can group our units.
Units, form up.
And prepare for battle. No. We only need one of you. You with... Yeah, we only need one of them with siege equipment.
Move out. Forward. Tower watch. Forward. Move.
Actually, I'll be arranging these guys a bit more manually. Because one of them has to they have to line up the ram people with the gate.
Castani. Forward. Tower watch. Forward. Castani. Castani. Forward. Forward. Forward.
So, they're lined up.
Units, stand and fight.
So I can it's the rest of my long line.
Lydian skirmishers.
Yep. It's time to place my army.
Move out.
Yep. I'm sorry for taking so long. But this game apparently doesn't like me very much.
Illyrian mercenaries. Equities.
We're in the good. Cavalry there. You, my general there.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the